Hey everyone, I'm Ethan, and you're listening to Horror Hall, where real roads lead to unreal horrors. Today's story is about a trucker named Jack and his new helper Charlie, who found themselves on a route through the haunted backwoods of Deadwood Pines, Oregon. What started as a profitable job moving timber turned into a night that neither of them would ever forget if they made it out alive. It was around 6:45 p.m. when we left Brookside Depot, our truck loaded with high-grade timber. The job was private, the payout big. We were headed toward a mill near Newport, cutting through an old shortcut called the Deadwood Trail, a path most truckers avoided. Charlie, my new co-driver, barely 21, asked nervously, "Jack, are you sure we should take that route?" I smirked. "It's just stories, kid. Nothing but campfire myths." But the deeper we drove into the forest, the heavier the air became. The sound of our tires got swallowed by thick silence. At 8:45 p.m., we saw something. A hunched figure in the road. I hit the horno movement. As we got closer, he just disappeared. I didn't stop. Neither of us spoke for a long time. Around 9:30, we heard a dragging sound from the back. Something heavy moving. I stopped. We got out, and there, it was a single log lying on the ground, next to an old boot and a torn flannel shirt. "The hell is this?" I asked. Charlie shook his head, pale. "Wasn't me." And then the truck horn blared. We rushed back. No one in the cab. Keys still in my pocket. By midnight, the truck was driving slower. The forest got darker, colder, and in the mirror, I swear, I saw the same man again, standing, staring. 12:40 a.m. Tree branches scraped the top like claws. The radio turned on by itself, playing not music, but whispers, in an unfamiliar dialect. Old, like something native. Charlie whispered, "Jack, this wood, it's not right." At 1:10 a.m., we crossed an old iron and wood bridge. Beneath it a dry creek bed, but the smell of rot filled the air. Suddenly, I heard footsteps under the truck. I stopped. On the dirt-deep footprints. But they weren't heading toward the truck. They were leading away from it, as if someone crawled out from under it. From there, the horror only escalated. Logs started steaming like they were alive. One moved, just a twitch, but it moved. And then, a voice whispered, "Help me." By 4 a.m., the cold was unbearable. Inside the cab, frost. And then Charlie screamed, "There was a man in the truck. Axe in his back. He looked at me." We reached a closed-down diner called Rusty Pete's, abandoned for decades. But inside, we met an old man. He told us the timber was from a cursed forest, Shisher Hollow, where workers were once burned alive. Their souls, he said, are trapped in the wood. They're not logs, he said. They're coffins. He told us one thing. Don't look into the logs. If they move, don't touch them. And whatever you done, ever carry them past dawn. We left, but something had changed. Charlie was no longer speaking. I checked the rear view. One log had moved, perfectly laid out on the ground, like someone placed it there. I told Charlie, we leave it, no matter what. By 10:45 a.m., the brakes failed. I skidded into a ditch, engine dead. But the logs? Not a single one moved. It's like they wanted to stay in place. That's when I realized we weren't driving the truck anymore. The truck was driving us. At 12:15 p.m., a man appeared. Older, calm, almost like a ghost. "You shouldn't have picked that load," he said. He pointed to the truck's number. Or 919 Z5000, 524. That wasn't our truck number. Then he vanished. No footprints, no sound. I rushed back to the cab. Charlie was gone. Only a wooden splinter, bloody and wet, lay where he had sat. The radio turned on. "If you want to live, let it go." I flung open the cargo door. I threw every last log out, one by one. Each one thudded with a sick, wet squelch. As the final log hit the ground, everything stopped. The truck started on its own, but Charlie was gone. Or so I thought. Back on the seat, a single wooden block, etched on it. "Those who survive carry the witness, and the witness must never speak."